question we are trying to solve is simply developing, branding and marketing a better-for-you children's soft drink that provides Frucor with a sustainable competitive advantage. With the future in mind, we believe our strategy can grow Frucor's soft drink market share by 2% within a year of the product's initial release, and with our new product we hope to gain 10% of the children's soft drink market. It is incredibly important to us how we go about achieving our goals, and with a combination of specific internet advertisement and healthy lifestyle encouraging endorsements, we believe we have the perfect formula to blast our new healthy children's drink above the competition.
Obesity rates have been climbing over the years as 10% of children are obese. This incited negative media attention towards soft drinks, leading to a higher consumer awareness for sugar content. Thus Pepsi and Coca-Cola voluntarily agreeing to stop selling full sugar drinks to schools. The major issue for Frucor and its competitors is that it is less profitable to produce sugary soft drinks, and it is better to shift towards healthier alternatives which appeal to a new generation of customers. However, the idea of a better-for-you soft drink is an issue in both itself and in customers' opinions, for we as a brand need to find a way to convince consumers that a healthy substitute actually does exist. Current stigmas surrounding soft drinks are that they're crammed with sugar, but we need to prove that this isn't true and that the solution lies in front of them: Blasto. We must make a drink that essentially has a universal appeal and can destroy the barriers that currently exist. When we look at the people we're trying to hook, there are two main parties: the consumer and the shopper. Normally they're the same person, but here our consumers are children, whom we will need to appeal to with exciting marketing, combined with vibrant colours and flavours to create a cool and new soft drink. For parents, on the other hand, we need to focus on branding it as better for you, or rather for their kids, as health is their primary concern. Our strategy to meet these key issues and consumer traits is to create a fruity flavoured soft drink which we branded as Blasto. It will come in an array of flavours including orange, apple, raspberry and chocolate. But above all else, Blasto will contain absolutely 0% sugar, sweetened exclusively by natural stevia to ensure that it is still sweet enough for children to come back for rounds 2 and 3. This should overcome our first issue of decreasing sales due to increasing consumer awareness. As stated earlier, our short-term end game is to gain a market share of 2% in the soft drinks market within the first year. The way by which we go about this is outlined in the strategies. In order to properly utilise this product, targeting a new gap in the market for healthier soft drinks, it needs to be properly marketed to both parents and children alike. Our first route to do this is through social and digital media such as Facebook and YouTube, which we will carefully use to target both parents and children respectively. Namely because parents are more likely to use Facebook, and we have the ability to target specifically parents. The same applies to children in use with YouTube, because we can air our ads exclusively on videos, such as gaming videos, which our target audience are likely to watch. However, other means are useful to support this digital and social advertising where it's possible, as it is crucial that we market our brand correctly. This will be done through partnerships and sponsorships with both the triathlon and the AIMS Games. We see both as major events, which, if partnered with, would show how Blasto is aimed at promoting kids to be fit, active and healthy, as well as getting our name out there. Finally, we wish to promote our product through the national food shows. The aim of our partnerships with these shows is to educate what is a major hurdle: parents. Through the shows we can set up large stalls and give demonstrations. This, combined with our social media advertising, should overcome the second major hurdle of taking down stigmas that all soft drinks are unhealthy.
Our first arm consists of the use of social and digital advertising through the platforms of YouTube and Facebook. As stated, we have chosen YouTube with the intention of capturing a younger demographic, where we hope to commence heavy advertising on the platform as of June 2019 to the start of April 2020. The YouTube advertising campaign will occur through using skippable and non-skippable pre-video advertising, as well as the use of overlay ads, which will pop up throughout a video. Our second use of digital advertising will be through Facebook, where the parental demographic will be present. We will charge this advertising with the idea of a healthier substitute, and we believe that Facebook to be the perfect means to do this. On their website, we can refine those who see it to keywords such as parents, and those aged to 30 to 50. With the layout of our Facebook advertising, we'll be using carousel formatting, which is where one ad or multiple images can be seen through swiping left and right. This will promote our Blasto different varieties. The next two prongs of our marketing strategy aim to promote and educate people as to how Blasto is a healthier alternative. Our second arm refers to the sponsoring of sporting events that target our market, such as the Olympics Triathlon. It consists of over 18 events with excess of 31,500 kids competing. In addition, it involves children from ages 7 to 15, thus perfectly fitting our target market. Given its media coverage would be perfect promotion. Our plan of action around this is to become a gold sponsor, so we are recognised on the website, a part of the promotional material, and mentioned at the conclusion of the event. As well as this, we have a featured tent where we can provide and market our new products, such as giving out samples. The sponsoring of the AIMS Games is another way in which we can carry out marketing and promotion of Blasto. The AIMS Games is the largest youth tournament in the Southern Hemisphere where 10,500 kids attended the games last year. These games will target youth and will also allow parents to be exposed to the new drink of Blasto. We will have multiple tents around the various venues where we can provide Blasto as well as market it to competitors of the games. The final arm of our strategy, where we want to have push Blasto, is through the idea of educating parents on the benefits so they have full information. The food show runs 3 events around the country totaling 55,000 visitors, the majority of which are parents. We aim to have a large stall at these events of roughly 20 by 20 metres to attract lots of attention. Behind me is our timeline as to the order in which our events will be implemented and rolled out. June 2019 will be the official launch, kick-started with our media advertising. After this, we will lead into the food show and then subsequently the AIMS Games. Following this, the triathlons will begin around the country, all 18 over a 4-month span, until ultimately we tone down overall advertising as our brand should be made prominent to consumers. Obviously, our media advertising will remain consistent to the product's lifestyle, and we hope to uphold relations with events promoting active use.
Now time for some numbers. Based off figures of research and development of other similar drinks, we estimate the cost to research and develop this product of $1.2 million. In terms of the cost related to our current campaign, the most notable are that of our social and digital media advertising. YouTube advertising ranges from 10 to 30 cents per ad, with pre-video ads being the upper bound of that range. Our goal is to reach 25,000 people through this advertising per day. Given this is a new brand, we see this high number as necessary. Total investment on this platform will therefore need to be $600,000 across the 3 months, giving us a total of 2.52 million total ads on this platform. Facebook will be our next major expense. Given the price of Facebook advertising, we aim to spend $7,500 per day for the first month, allowing an outreach of 20,000 parents per day. The subsequent 3 months following this will reduce advertising to $2,500 per day. Overall, this will cost $450,000 across the 4 months, leading to an excess of 1.2 million total advertisements. More advertising will persist, however, not to the same degree and at a much smaller scale than the initial 4-month product release. The brand of Blasto will also pay $50,000 in sponsorship money to the Kiwi Kids Triathlon in order to meet the requirements of a gold sponsor. Similarly, we will sponsor the AIMS Games by $10,000. It is also likely we will incur a cost of $2,000 for each event for the costs of labour and the stall itself. Finally, the cost of the food show is relatively low, with our stall size expected to cost in the region of $10,000 as per food show statistics. Now that the bad news is out of the way, let's look at the good news. We know sales in the soft drink market are decreasing, so we believe we can successfully tap into this decrease in soft drink sales, as well as gain a sizable portion of current market sales. Given the fact we are a substitute, much of the decreased demand for other drinks will be absorbed by our own drink. After studying the sales of similar healthy soft drinks in the overseas market, I can successfully estimate that in our first year of trading, we expect to obtain a market share of a minimum 2%, applying the principle of prudence, which still equates to roughly $15.4 million in sales in the opening year. As shown on the graph, we expect to hit profits 6 months in, that being of January 2020. Looking forward in the long term, we believe Blasto can only grow. By using light time series forecasting and analysing again the trend of healthy drinks, there is a clear tendency for exponential growth in the sector. As per NBIE statistics, total sales will drop to 680 million as per 2022. We believe that within 4 years, total market share for Blasto can reach upwards of 5% in the soft drink industry due to its universal appeal, totaling $35 million in revenue. To conclude, I can safely estimate that if rolled out, within 4 years, I expect to see an increase in Suntree as a multinational's shareholder value of 3%.
Through our effective and proven strategy, we believe that achieving our goal of a 2% increase in soft drink market share, along with a 15% gain in the children's soft drink market, will be no issue, as our endorsements and sponsors are specifically chosen to help penetrate and solidify Blasto's presence within both markets. Combining this with our strong marketing campaign centered around internet and food show promotions, we are able to effectively reach our target audience and secure interest surrounding our product. We have no doubt that this product will become a star within Frucor's product portfolio and ultimately lead to success for Blasto and for Frucor. Thank you.